Hello everyone, this is V. We are back for an arena draft. Earlier today I tried to record 2 drafts and it went wrong both times. I had a druid draft that I recorded about half and then something went wrong. It ended 5-3 and we had a mediocre deck, but that's normal for a druid, I guess. Don't like them very much. Then later on I tried again with the priest, but that went wrong right after the drafting. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my recording, but I think in general the quality of my recordings is not that great, and I should look at doing it in a more professional way, especially the sound, but the bug, or well, the thing that went wrong, I don't know what it was. Either way, we went 7-3 in the draft. We had a decent deck, but I thought, yeah, we'll have to go at it again to record one today. Luckily it's a weekend. So here, I like Paladin and Shaman. To be entirely honest, I like Shaman more. Playstyle wise, I think it's fun to play with the overload and the counting, but I think Paladin is maybe a little stronger. The biggest difference is the Shaman has a lot of removal, but it doesn't have that great card advantage, while the Paladin has no removal, but it has pretty good card advantage. So I'm gonna go for the
I will fight with honor.
And one of my favorite cards in the game, Big Game Hunter. I really love this, so I'll be picking it. Followed by a Yeti. Over Raptor, I think the Yeti is just better. Blessing of Might or Blessing of Kings, I think it's Blessing of Kings here. Blessing of Might is fine, but it will be a 2-for-1 trade most of the time, while Blessing of Kings will 2-for-1 pretty easily. Spellbreaker, one of the best creatures in the game, very high amount of plays possible with that. I would not mind one hand of protection. You can usually get a 1-for-1 removal from it. It's not the best way to have removal, but it's one of your few ways to actually enforce removal, so we'll take one. I like this, but I think it's a bit overcosted. The other cards are worthless though. Hand of Protection you really don't want to. So we'll take the Guardian. And I think here we take Blessing of Might to use it on a token. Scarlet Crusader is a pretty good creature. And here another Spellbreaker Overhammer. Just because the silence is such a powerful effect. Nosdormu is interesting, but really not what you would want. Illidan Storm Rage I think is a fine card. And King Mukla, well, you get bananas. Well, your opponent gets bananas, which he can use to buff his creatures. It's not the worst, but if he has spot removal for this, it's just horrifyingly bad. I don't like that. Saying that, we do have 2 Spellbreakers to remove the banana effects, but I'm still not a great fan of it. The disadvantage of Illidan, of course, is that, yeah, it's just a 7-5, which will cost 6. Potential upside is quite big though. So between these two, I don't like it. but I think we'll go for King Mukla. Just because, well, Illidan, I don't think we're gonna get much value out of that. Here I like both of these. This I think is bad. Stormpike Commando usually can kill something. Stormwind Champion is very good with your tokens. But I'm gonna err on the side of the cheap spell and take the Commando here. Another Spellbreaker, yeah, definitely happy we took Mukla now. And here it's, see, if I took the 7 drop there, we would already be very high on the curve. Now at least it's a little bit lower. And yet another one of those. I think Argent Commander is just overall better than the Golem. Argent Protector is the pick, always and forever. One of the best cards for the Paladin. Really strong. And I think here we'll probably take the Farseer. Over the Owl we have 3 Spellbreakers, so no need for that. I don't like this at all. I think of all these, Divine Favor is kind of difficult to get to work. It's good when it's good, but well, the chance of it being good is not that high because it involves putting high pressure on your opponent and tempoing him out. It doesn't look like that is something we are going to do. So go to Drake. And here equality isn't the worst. Questing Adventure, we don't really have much low drops, so what's it gonna do? Not that much. Yeah, equality is the removal spell we kind of need, so we'll take it. And yet again, very bad low drops. I don't like either of these, so I'll take the Tiger. I really don't want to get more in this slot. We don't really have a lot of spells. We have 3. Yeah, we have 3. So Violet Teacher becomes a liability, but it's still better than these 2, I think. Swordsmith, not actually bad. With the tokens it's kind of okay, but Violet Teacher is. And here, yeah, I think we take True Silver Champion over Argent Protector. Just because, well, it's a True Silver Champion. Another Crusader, that's quite a good pickup. And an Armani Berserker. Yeah, it would be so funny if he wore a suit and... Yes, an Argent Protector, that's great, and here finally a great early drop. Fairy Dragon and, well, Mad Bomber. Since we need the 3/2s, I think it's better than a third Protector. And another one, yeah, we're picking them up quite nicely now. Another Tiger, I guess, not the greatest, but better than nothing. And the Hunter is fine. And we finish off with one of the giants, and I guess Mountain Giant is just a little better. I don't like it, but Hungry Crab is just awful. And so is Molten Giant. Mountain Giant isn't much better though. Definitely not the deck I was looking for. I think it's really poor to have a Mountain Giant in your deck. You never want that to happen. Same with the Molten Giant, although some classes can at least take some advantage of that. But it's just not very good. Would much rather have had Blessing of Wisdom instead of that stupid giant. Or, God forbid, Gold Master, of course.
Gul'dan! Your soul shall be mine! I will fight with honor.
So yeah, we're gonna dump this and this and this. Keep only the Yeti. That's not what I was looking for. Guess it'll have to do. Thank you, that's really nice of you. Let's see what kind of strategy he is playing. If he is aggressive, and this is the turn that he will start putting threats out, I would prefer to see a succubus here. No succubus. Unfortunate, but it's okay, I guess. Just make it open.
Reporting for duty.
I prefer keeping this for very late in the game. Unless we really need to pressure the token here. That's unfortunate. If we don't drop the hand of protection now, not gonna finish that reasoning because it's awful. Yeah, we'll do it later. I think a token here is fine.
Locked and loaded.
That's okay. This. I don't really value those tokens very highly. What? Okay. I'm sorry that happened. That's not fun at all. I also bought Portal and Portal 2 on the Steam deal this weekend, but I'm not gonna do let's plays of that. I think everyone who wants to see that already saw it, and those who haven't seen it should play the game themselves. It's really a lot of fun if you haven't ever played it.
With honor.
I can definitely recommend that. You won't regret it. And this hand is fine, curving out with good things. I can see us getting beaten here, but we won't be completely overrun. This hand seems pretty good against a lot of things. And
put this apple on your head.
I'll have to see what happens. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the knife juggler immediately. Next turn might very well be True Silver, eliminate something into Stranglethorn Tiger, into Argent Commander. That would be a pretty good curve. It might get broken if we are forced to Spellbreaker something away.
So many
The problem he has here is that is just an automatic 2-for-1. You can recover some of it by using Mortal Coil. You don't want that. That's definitely not ideal. Here I'm just gonna do Mad Bomber and Token instead.
Wanna blow something up?
As that seems like a lot better. If that, of course.
Reporting for duty.
But the fact that he spent his turn taking damage instead of deploying means we should play it like this. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna play Tiger and beat on him. Try to rush him down, and I think he might need to trade here. And if he does, we will have... If he goes for us, that's not the worst for us
So
either.
many possibilities.
He really wants, yeah, that's pretty good.
So many possibilities.
That's most unfortunate, of course.
Shields up!
It is what it is. And we have little choice but to trade here. Question is, trade how? We can Blessing of Might and True Silver Champion, then we take 3 and deal 5 to him.
I wonder.
Guess that's okay. Thinking that's probably better than any other deal we
To
can
battle! For justice!
Exposes a tiger, yes, I know. That's okay. For now.
Wanna blow something up?
That's less than ideal for sure. Yeah. That's what I thought might happen.
For justice! My eyes are
Don't mess with Tusker!
I just need him to take some more damage from his own cards or abilities. Like that, for example, but yeah, without the trading. Yeah, that's just not fun. I guess we have to do it though. We do have 8 damage on the board, but he has a lot of cards that he hasn't played yet. I am assuming that they are pretty good things, like that. That's not the worst. That makes it even worse. And that's probably a bolt. Yeah, figured.
This is my responsibility. Sucks. Steal.
Keeping this until the last possible moment, of course. In case you are beating down, you really want to eliminate that taunter. Like that one, for example. If he can't kill our thing. See how much value that is in our last turn, compared to using the turn before just to put pressure on the board. That would have ended dramatically.
I can taste the mana.
Yep, we win.
Your magic shall not save you. This is my
A battle! Well played.
It's always close. We don't really have any good card throw, so that's a problem. I really want Blessing of Wisdom or Cult Master in these decks because there isn't much of anything else.
I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Yeah, I don't like either of these. I think that one's fine. Guess we don't need this. Yeah, that's pretty awful.
Do you need a blessing?
I think we're just going for
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
Oh well, that's pretty horrendous, of course. Can't do anything against that.
Reporting for duty.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, this is pretty awful. Looking ahead, there isn't much that can save us. We didn't get any consecrations
Reporting for duty.
in the draft, and that opening is just something that will kill us almost immediately, as we don't have any good responses to it. As there actually aren't any truly good responses to it.
Your magic shall not save you.
That's why having removal in your deck is just so incredibly important. And if you can't get removal, then you are just going to die. Especially AoE, because one AoE spell would immediately just kill him. It would mean he is just dead. And dead on board immediately, but unfortunately.
I've got a huge guy.
And that's not what's going to happen. We are going to just roll over, simply because we didn't get one in the draft. And there wasn't really a possibility to fight this. See, that makes it even worse. This draw is completely insane. This is the absolute nuts. He shouldn't even do that, he should just rush me down. Because I have no choice but to attack the Cult Master, so it didn't matter, I would have died anyway. Well, drop that. And that's still more than lethal. So
The victory.
if we have a consecrate, he just rolls over and dies. And that's why I think Arena in the current format is just bad. You can lack entire classes of cards, and they are needed. There is no way to stop a rushdown like that without those cards. And if you don't get them in your draft, you can't pick them, which means you can't have them, and well, you just die. To be honest, that's just a very good draw. Follow it up with a Cult Master. That's insane. There is almost nothing that can be done against that. And this draw is again pretty bad. We really lack 2 drops again. Maybe we should have tossed away the True Silver Champion. That makes it a lot better. I think you should rush it out. Stabilizing is just too important.
You're in trouble now.
And that's an immediate 2 for 1. That's pretty good for us.
Reporting for duty.
May my ancestors watch over me.
We're gonna go with the Crusader here. I'm gonna wait a bit with King Mukla. That seems fine. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's better because he can put 2 damage on us, which is great for him.
Join.
Here, just do that and drop Violent Teacher. Why isn't there an N in there? Violent Teacher. She can put that cane into places of her students.
I've got a huge gun.
That's pretty nice. So we are going to do what exactly? I think Razorfen and Argent Protector because it puts pressure on the board and we can deal with the creature then.
Not my watch.
It's pretty good even against Hellfire because we don't lose a lot of great value. No, that's okay.
You shall not pass.
It's not great, obviously, but it's still okay. This is a good question. We can probably... we can do this and attack there, but that doesn't seem great. We can do this and create a token, do 2 damage to him, or we can do attack, missing that that's just a little vulnerable to removal, I think. So I'll just
For justice.
go like this.
Instruction.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, okay, that's not good. We can deal with that. No worries.
I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn.
Instruction begins.
Let's give him bananas.
Reporting for duty.
I'm not a big fan of Hellfire either as a removal spell, but it's better than having nothing. 3 to everything, that's 1 more than a consecration at that level of mana, so that's pretty good, but it's still not the greatest thing in the world. That looks like some kind of removal spell. Yeah, it's all pretty decent card.
I can taste the mana.
That looks like something I will trade a token for, and then Stormpike.
To battle!
Instruction
Reporting for
begins.
duty.
And now he's in the danger zone, now he needs a solution. Another Infernal would be pretty devastating.
Engaging TC-130.
Yeah,
Mental
that's okay.
dislocator.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And how shall we deal with this? We can just clear the board. I think that's the best thing to do.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
Not on my watch. I'm ready.
Reporting for duty.
To be honest, I really need to put damage on him.
Why do you call? Why do you call?
Void things. Yeah, that's okay. We will
Your
silence
magic
that
shall
one.
not save you.
Kill that.
This is my responsibility.
Kill that.
I'm ready.
To battle! Reporting for duty.
That nullified the bananas. He probably trades with the shooter there, that's useless. He will trade like this, and then yeah, even a removal spell will be putting him dead next turn, so that's really bad.
Ready to ride.
Yeah, still no good. Because he took the 2 to draw it, and that's just not good enough now.
This time. Well played.
I would love to see what my next card would be. Stormpike Commando has done his job pretty well so far. Even when he's not great,
Thrall!
he's still decent.
For Doomhammer.
I will fight with honor.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. But I'll still keep it.
Reporting for duty. Well met.
Ooh, that's not a good one. Here, let's just try out our king.
The battle!
See what he does with a couple of bananas. Ook. I can imagine only Ook. Alright then. That's pretty good actually.
Pay attention,
The
class.
battle!
Okay,
Do you need a blessing?
that's all very interesting. Yeah. How shall we fix this? The obvious play is Crucible Champion, but I'm not the greatest fan of that. Obviously, well, this is
Your
better.
magic shall not save
Begin.
Yeah, I should have seen that immediately. Usually too conservative to use the silences. That one was quite obvious. Yeah, well, let's get rid of that.
Magic shall not save you. Not by watch. Die.
Instruction begins.
Keeping Blessing of Kings behind, Stormed by Commando in hand. Yeah, that seems all pretty good. No. Let's do it on this.
Instruction begins.
This is my responsibility.
Reporting for duty.
Actually, I should just get rid of that stupid totem because I don't feel comfortable with it sitting there. Having another one would be bad. Having a brewmaster of some kind would be bad. So probably should just kill it. Yeah. But that wastes his turn, so that's okay. Yeah. Couldn't
This
have
is
gone
my
better.
responsibility.
To be honest.
The battle!
I guess this game is pretty much over.
Well played.
And that is the story of many games. Not much play in that one. What happened? Not much. I silenced some stuff, I gave him some bananas. And then I had a better board presence, and
Versus
it was to such extent that he could never
I will fight with
ever
honor.
recover from it. So yeah, that's the story. I'm gonna do this. I have to bomber him up. Only way that's bad if he has an axe for many. An opposing 2-drop would be pretty decent. Well, that isn't decent. Guess it could be worse. Let's give him his card. We are trading here and putting Mukla into play.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Giving him some bananas. That is fine, I think. And then probably summoning a Violet Teacher next turn. Unless we have a very good reason to Blessing of Kings or Scarlet Crusader. I'm thinking those chances are pretty low. I'm almost certainly trading with whatever it is he plays.
Try this.
Yep. There is a good reason to do this, I think. That seems like a better plan than the Violet Teacher. I normally do not support changing your plan just because you drew a card that seems better, so you should analyze that. But in this case the decision seems pretty straightforward. And I think he has a cleave.
What now?
They are banned.
Oh, it's weaponsmith. That's interesting, because that almost certainly means I should be doing this. And now let's see if he has the execute. He's still gonna be able to make use of bananas, but we have the Spellbreaker now.
What
That's
now?
less of a concern. And yeah, like my last opponent, you should probably spread the bananas. Piling them up on one creature is only good if you trade with it immediately, just like this with any buff. Like here, we Blessing of Kings to get rid of a creature, so it's also already a 1-for-1. Then later on, if that creature dies, he just gets parity at best. Whereas if you throw a bunch of buffs on a creature and then it dies, it's just absolutely awful. Here.
Not on my watch.
See, again, we immediately trade off. The problem,
Attention, class.
the bonus is traded off, it's a 1-for-1 trade that way, whereas if he now drew an execute, he could have just removed the Divine Shield without bothering with it. I think that's in general the way to play in Arena, because you don't know what your opponent can have. And my opponents just keep conceding. I do like gold, so I don't mind if my opponents keep conceding, but it doesn't make for a particularly interesting video.
Uther versus.
Alright,
I will fight with honor. Justice
we
demands
trade away,
retribution.
well, mulligan away this and this. Probably better to also dump this. We are on the play, we don't want that in our hand. This is just absolutely terrible. Already
Well
with such a
met.
big in hand, it's difficult
met.
to see us winning this this match. We have to come from so far behind, and that's just gonna be terrible.
It's time
Yeah.
for little blood.
How on earth are we gonna beat that? We just are not, I think. Can't even use our hero ability.
Reporting for duty.
For the crusade!
Not on my watch.
Yeah, that's very nice. We keep being on the back foot this way. It depends on if he can, yeah. Blessing of Kings, that seems like a really good plan. Anything we can do? Not as such. We can diminish the incoming damage, so let's do that. It's only by 2, but it might matter. If he has another blessing, then that's not gonna be very funny.
Not on my watch.
Okay. That's actually okay. Unless he has yet another one. No, he doesn't. Alright. That means we just treat that. And that's just another display of how incredibly powerful charge is.
Drink with me, friend.
It's just so insanely good. Yeah, this is of course again ridiculous. But
Reporting for
that's to
duty.
be expected.
Not on my watch.
Let's throw this out. And let's open.
Reporting for duty.
Equality just doesn't do what it is intended to do.
I got the best deals anywhere.
And the reason for that is pretty obvious, I think. Yeah, that's just so insane. Very, very ridiculous. Completely crazy. We have to kill that.
Eyes are open.
Heal that up. And I think we do this. And just hammer protection that. But still, he already drew 3 cards. and that's just too much. We can't recover from that. And even without drawing those cards, the problem obviously wasn't the cards, it was the really ridiculous way that things were looking. Yeah, that's just completely ridiculous. I guess we do this and that.
Well played.
This is just entirely the consequence of a bad opening. Although his deck is completely nuts with that thing active, of course. But if you open bad, you're on the back foot and you just die. Nothing else matters. That's the sum of how this game functions. You're on the back foot, yeah, you're dead. And that's just terrible game design. It makes absolutely no sense to design your game like that, and here we are dead.
The victory.
And it was a problem in WoW trading card games as well. That's why it failed so absolutely horribly in all aspects. Was one of the worst games I've ever played, I think. It looks like Magic and it plays like Magic, but it's not Magic, and the reason is very simple. If you allow creatures to attack creatures and let damage persist, then you are going to give the person that has the initiative an overwhelming advantage of being able to increase that initiative. Whereas if you let the opponent choose how and when to block, getting the initiative, putting down the pressure is far harder. And in that scenario, the defending player has the advantage, which means that you have to be very careful of how you apply pressure, and there are a lot of circumstances in which an attack just isn't good, which is never the case in this game. And this is again a completely ridiculous opening, only made available by the stupid coin. It's a complete travesty, to be honest. This is unrecoverable, I think. There is just no way we can get back from this.
My eyes are open.
If he has a few cards, then we are just going to be dead. We are already so far behind. We are lucky that we have the Spellbreaker, but this kind of opening made possible with the coin is just terrible.
I wonder.
And again, it means he has the initiative, it means that he can choose everything, and we have nothing to say in how the game plays out until we turn that around.
Your magic shall not save you.
Of course, that's pretty good, but the point remains the same. And that's always going to be the case, and it's made even worse in Hearthstone because there are no instants, and that means that you have the initiative and it just gets worse and worse and worse without doing a lot about it. Yeah, you'll probably trade.
Of course. Of course.
It's time for a little.
Reporting for duty.
The worst here is Blizzard, but that's still okay, I think. We still haven't seen a good use for big gay hunters. That's okay. Too bad we can't, we actually can. But that seems like a bad plan.
I wonder.
That's pretty strong. This also is very good if you have Dark Iron Dwarf, another card we haven't seen in quite a while. Haven't seen one today. And I played 3 drafts, so yeah, it just doesn't always go your way. Let's give that some fiction.
On my watch.
Then I want to kill all of them. Yes, we can't.
For the crusade!
I think we will. Yeah, that doesn't actually help. Divine Shield seems like a waste here. Because if he flame strikes, he'll just trade this. So it doesn't help at all. No flame strike. Yeah, that's something that can get big game hunted. Alright. Unfortunately, I really can't big game hunter that. I guess we'll just have to do that.
Join or die.
Then again, I really don't want to do that either. So
Reporting for duty.
he probably has copy minion. There's not much else he could have, and I don't want to give him any of these creatures. Would prefer to give him big game hunter, but that's not possible.
The battle!
Join or die.
That's the whole problem, of course.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do nothing. Spellbreaker, yeah, that would be a decent one. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll never tell.
That's a great one to play and get copied.
Not on my watch.
Interesting.
Join or die.
Yeah, now we can of course take this out. So let's just drop some extras. That will put enough pressure on him to make him crumble, I think.
I'm ready.
He's gonna trade the protector and the ping. Probably take out a token with his creature, and then it's my turn.
My eyes are open.
I'm gonna trade like this.
Reporting for duty.
And then I think just drop that. That way we can get rid of the ogre. We still have a fake rise or something to deal with later. I think trading is more important here. Yeah, this is just gonna be a straight up trade. Now we drop King Mukla. Some bananas.
Reporting for duty.
We'll likely have to sacrifice something here.
Truth is my shield.
That's okay. Yeah, I think that's just the wrong play, of course. It's too bad that it's only 6 power, but I think that's just the wrong play.
Your magic
Can't
shall
imagine
not save
that's the correct one.
Instruction begins.
Oh, it's a nice barrier. That's just fine. I'd rather have a minute or two from one there. And then give up my Luca.
Reporting for duty.
At least Ice Barrier is just another card that had no value for him.
My shield
So
for
that's just
Argus.
great. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's just terrible for us. I should have taken it out when I had the chance. I didn't play around the defender as I should have.
Die, mage.
Instruction begins.
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Alright, that's not funny. But at least we're gonna get value out of our equality. Well, value, probably the wrong word, because we are going to lose our teachers.
I'm ready to learn.
To battle!
Instruction begins.
Reporting for duty.
And do we want to play this? I think so. Just want pressure on him. Getting 2 for 1 seems unlikely.
Someday I'll be just
Yeah,
like
we would have
you.
gotten a 2 for 1. Now we have to trade the tokens. Not just that.
To battle!
I shall lose you soon.
Wanna blow something up?
Of course.
Reporting for
Yeah,
duty.
it's so unreliable, that mad bomber.
They'll never know what hit them.
To battle! Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I wonder.
Yeah, seems like a best.
Drink with me, friend.
Ah, that's excellent.
For justice, for the battle.
Now I think we're home.
Your magic shall not save
For justice, the battle.
Yeah. (6-2), not great. What's worse is that I don't really have a lot of confidence in this deck. I think it lacks a few critical things.
Versus Anduin.
Ugh.
The light shall bring victory.
I will
Certainly
fight
don't
with
like
honor.
going up against priests. Ditching the tiger, keeping the drake. Yeah, this is terrible. I should have ditched that too.
Greetings.
Well
Priests
met.
are usually not the most aggressive ones.
Wanna blow something up?
My apologies.
My apologies for what? That's okay. That's very, very fine, my friend.
Yeah, you got it.
Reporting for duty.
That does not concern me at all. I only have prep cards anyway.
Yeah, you got it.
Maybe he got King Mukla. That would be funny. Really funny.
Pandaria will be ours.
But no, he did not. I guess we do this and the token.
Not on my watch.
Then do that and the token.
Reporting for duty.
He has a lot of cards. One maybe in AoE.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
That's really good for us.
Yeah, you got it.
This is my responsibility.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
He needs to come up with some answers here. Quickly. Yep. It's kind of what I expected.
My eyes are open.
Yeah, you
Reporting for duty.
Needs another one. And has it. That's actually pretty frustrating for us.
Of course.
I've got a huge card.
Needs yet another one. He has to. That's just absurd.
Suck steel, swine.
Reporting for duty.
3 Holy Novas. Yeah. And that is why we love silence, isn't it?
I must consider.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Your magic shall not save you.
Battle!
Turn to get ready.
Sucks. Well played.
Last game of the evening. Well, let's see what we do.
versus Troll.
I think going 8-2 with this deck would be really,
I will
really
fight
good,
with honor.
because I don't think it's particularly good. Yeah, I don't like this, don't like this. It's actually okay, but I don't even think I like this. But we might need it. Oh.
Summoning portal open.
Yeah, we'll Scarlet Crusader. Or not. Yeah, let's...
Wanna blow something up?
That was not exactly part of my plan.
Well played.
That was a mistake.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Best to just deal with that, I think. Why do you torment me so?
Not on my watch. Yet time for a little blood.
Don't think there's a lot of value in tokening here. Yeah, he might have the Lightning Storm. That's an extra card, but
Truth
if not,
is my shield.
this is just much better. Yeah. That's what I thought. We're just going
Your magic shall
one for
not
one
save
this.
you.
Although we could say that part of the X for 1 is in the cost. It's only for 3. So.
For the crusade!
I see. Yeah, this is just not good.
Reporting
Who
for
you want me killed?
Let's see what he has to offer here. That's not good enough. That is good enough. Another one.
Shields up!
No, not another one. Let's think about this for a moment. We can trade here, trade there. Tigers in token. I think that's fine. Alternatively, we can just
Who you want me
trade that.
killed?
Difficulty, I think that's better
Reporting
against
for
the class with a lot of AoE. And no reason to give him more value than he deserves, and of course I don't think shamans deserve anything. Let's just trade off all this stuff.
Reporting for duty.
Lightning Storm still gets us pretty badly, but that's something we have to accept. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll do it.
To battle!
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
You win.
Well played.
Alright, let's go over the cards. Blessing of Might was okay, but not great. You can trade up with it, but you need a token to hang around for a bit. So it's situational at best. Hand of Protection, I think you having one is definitely not the worst. I would much rather have it be an extra Argent Protector. But I think the third Protector to pick was better to take another creature, and well, this was just a throwaway pick, so it was okay. Equality is a bad rare. I made decent use of it the last game, but if I don't have it, I just trade 2 for 1 and drop my hand, so the end result would have been the same. Would have been much better if this was something else, like a Humility or something. That would have been way better. It's not a board wipe. It just can't be a board wipe, and well, just having another card that would board wipe would be so much better at rare, but this is not it. A Money Berserker, decent cards, can get some medium value of it, but you shouldn't ever be afraid to trade this away just 1 for 1. Argent Protector was amazing, Fairy Dragon was good, Mad Bomber was okay, not great in one of our games, but decent in a few others. Big Game Hunter, we didn't get to use it to full effect, that's unfortunate, but it's otherwise, when you can get the effect from it, it's amazing, so that's worth having around. Earthwing Farseer, we got value from it at least once, I think twice, and that's more than good enough. King Mukla was good to great. I think he did his job and more in every game we got him. So yeah, I like him more than I thought I would. The 2 bananas are okay, but if you know that he has them, then you can definitely play around it with spell breakers, etc. And the Argent Protectors are also good for that. Razorfin Hunter was mediocre, but okay, it's a 3-drop, we needed 3 drops, so we got it. Scarlet Crusader was good to great, even in the matchups where it was supposed to be worth like the mage, it was still okay. True Silver Champion was amazing, this is such a great card. Blessing of Kings, also very good. Definitely got a lot of value from it last game and a few games before that. Chillwind Yeti, good. Spellbreaker, great, especially in multiples, then you can toss them out much more freely, don't have to save them up, which means that they can add pressure to the board. I think it just is one of those cards that gets better in multiples for reasons other than increasing each other's benefits or something. You're just more free to play it if you know more. Twilight Greycliffe, better than usual in this draft, because we didn't have a lot of 4-drops and it's a decent one. Also didn't see much silence, so that's good. Pilot Teacher was okay. I think it's a pretty good card. It sometimes is even better than Senjin Shieldmaster, but well, it's a lot circumstantial, and in general I would rather have a Shieldmaster because you'll only play that when needed, whereas the Pilot Teacher is often a half aggro creature. Stormpike Commando pulled its weight. Definitely gonna pick this more often than I used to. but not too highly. Stranglethorn Tiger was surprisingly good. I didn't used to like this, but it's definitely better than expected. Argent Commander, amazing, a really good card. Don't think we saw this one, can't remember it actually. Guardian, what good, it puts you out of reach, it's just an overall decent creature. The only thing I have to say is change the cost to 6 because 7 is just one too many for the 5/6 body. And then Mountain Giant, we didn't draw this and I'm very happy about that, and I wish it wasn't in our deck and died a horrible death in a pit somewhere. So that's the draft. Let's retire and get our winnings. Yay, money. 2500, that's pretty sweet. Oh, that's very nice. Didn't have that one yet. Anyway, see you next time.